In September 2024, the snack game got an unexpected shakeup with the launch of Lunchly, a premium alternative to Lunchables brought to life by YouTube superstars MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI. Imagine a snack pack that promises to be healthier, cooler, and more exciting than anything kids and nostalgic adults could want, all thanks to three of the biggest names in social media. Marketed as a better option to Lunchables, Lunchly promised to offer higher quality ingredients and a fresh take on the classic lunchbox treat. So, what exactly does a Lunchly meal kit include? First off, instead of the usual sugary Capri Sun, each Lunchly box comes with a Prime hydration drink, created by Logan Paul and KSI. Prime has become a fan favorite in the world of sports drinks. You also get a Feastable, the chocolate bar from MrBeast that has already made waves in the candy world. As for the main event, Lunchly offers three distinct meal options: the Pizza, Fiesta Nachos, and Turkey Stack M's. According to its creators, the meals are made with 100% real cheese and leaner meats, a deliberate step up from the processed cheese product and mystery meats that have become infamous in Lunchables. On paper, it looked like the perfect upgrade to the tired old lunchbox. But soon after its debut, Lunchly found itself in the eye of a social media storm, not all of it positive. Skepticism started to spread. Could Lunchly really be healthier, or was it just another marketing gimmick? Despite its promises of better ingredients, Lunchly was still a pre-packaged snack, and many critics questioned whether the healthier label was just a clever spin to make it look more nutritious than it really was. Then, another big question popped up. Why were these mega-popular YouTubers with millions of young followers felt the need to introduce a brand like this? MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI all have fan bases that skew younger, many of whom are still in school. Was this just another way for these influencers to cash in on their fame, hawking snacks to their impressionable audience without much thought to the actual nutritional value? The online backlash began to grow, with fans starting to wonder if their favorite creators were more interested in making money than offering something truly beneficial to their followers. Things got even more heated when famous personalities like Dr. Mike, the popular YouTube doctor, chimed in. He publicly questioned Lunchly's claims, pointing out that the product might not actually meet USDA nutritional standards. His comments echoed the concerns of many who felt that Lunchly was simply another version of Lunchables, rebranded with flashier marketing and the added star power of its creators. Social media erupted as fans took to TikTok and Twitter to voice their frustration, with some expressing disappointment that their idols would back a product that seemed no better than the ones already lining the shelves. The drama didn't stop there. Dan TDM, another beloved YouTuber known for his honest approach and clean image, also spoke out about the Lunchly launch. He tweeted his own frustration, questioning why YouTubers seemed so focused on selling products instead of offering more meaningful content to their fans. "What happened to YouTubers, man?" he wrote, sparking an online debate that only grew louder as more fans joined in. So, what's the deal with Lunchly? Is it a true upgrade in the snack world, or just another example of influencers cashing in on their young audiences? Did MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI think their launch would spark so much controversy? Probably not, but with so many questions swirling around, it's clear that Lunchly's debut has been anything but smooth, making headlines for all the wrong reasons. With more drama than the latest political debate or the underground tunnels in Diddy's mansion, it's safe to say Lunchly's journey is off to a rocky, yet very public start. Let's get started as to what makes the snack kit so controversial. Controversy involving Prime hydration drink. Now, here's where things get interesting. Lunchly decided to include Prime hydration in their kits. The idea is, you get a convenient lunch with an electrolyte boost. Sounds pretty good, right? It's a step up from the typical sugary Capri Sun that usually comes with lunchboxes. But here's the catch. The inclusion of Prime in Lunchly is a bit of a mixed bag. Prime's original drink, Prime Hydration, was marketed as the better-for-you sports drink. It's got coconut water, electrolytes, and no sugar or caffeine. The flavors? Wild. They're like a flavor explosion that includes things like Ice Pop, Lemonade, and Meta Moon, which is a mashup of blue raspberry, bubblegum, and cotton candy. Prime quickly became the drink everyone wanted, especially with kids. So much so that stores like Aldi had to limit purchases because fans were literally fighting over it. If you've ever seen those videos of crowds going wild over a product, that was Prime. But wait, here's the plot twist. A year later, Prime drops Prime Energy, a drink that packs a serious punch. 200 milligrams of caffeine per can. For context, that's 6 times the caffeine in a can of Coke. And let's be real, when your target audience is mostly school-age kids, that raised a lot of red flags. Lawmakers were up in arms. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer even demanded the FDA investigate the drink, because it's not just a caffeine boost, it's a lot of caffeine. Imagine a middle schooler downing one of these before class. Definitely not the best idea, right? Prime responded saying, "Hey, we're not marketing this for kids under 18, and it follows all the rules." But still, it didn't sit well with many parents, especially since Prime's social media following is mostly young. In fact, around 60% of Paul's followers on Instagram are under 24. It's basically the go-to drink for kids scrolling through TikTok. But wait, is Lunchly actually healthy? While Prime Hydration is caffeine-free, thankfully, it's still part of a brand that made a splash with its very caffeinated version, Prime Energy, which caused all that controversy. It's like adding a little extra spice to your meal kit. You might be getting a healthier drink, but you're also tapping into a brand that's very much linked to a buzz that's way too much for kids. It's hard to ignore that the same brand that's pushing energy drinks with more caffeine than an espresso shot is now part of your kid's lunch. Leah Oladatan, a registered dietitian, points out that while the hydration drink is an improvement over sugary juices, the meal options themselves are still highly processed. Whether it's the turkey and cheese or the pepperoni pizza, these meals contain a lot of sodium, which is one of the major concerns when it comes to processed foods. A single serving of Lunchly can provide over 20% of the recommended daily sodium intake, and consuming too much salt is linked to a higher risk of high blood pressure and heart disease, especially in children. In fact, studies show that kids today are consuming nearly double the recommended amount of sodium, which can have serious long-term health consequences. Another issue is the saturated fat content in the meals. Saturated fats can raise bad cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease. While Lunchly tries to make improvements with leaner meats like turkey and whole grain crackers, the meals are still not great when it comes to the types of fat they contain. And beyond the processed meats and crackers, Lunchly misses out on something really important: fruits and vegetables. These are essential for children's health because they provide vital nutrients, fiber, and antioxidants, which are important for everything from digestion to immune health. Without these, kids are missing out on key parts of a balanced diet. Now, what about Lunchly's claim that it's a healthier alternative to Lunchables? Nutrition experts are not entirely convinced. Dr. Dimitar Marinov, a doctor who specializes in nutrition, says that while Lunchly may be marketed as a healthier option, it's not necessarily much better than Lunchables. Both Lunchly and Lunchables are highly processed foods, and they both contain added sugars, sodium, and unhealthy fats. The difference between the two is relatively small. Sure, Lunchly offers some slight improvements like leaner meats and whole grain crackers, but it's still a processed meal kit at the end of the day. If you want to keep your kids' lunch both fun and healthy, it's probably still better to focus on packing fresh, whole foods. Trust us, no amount of Prime Hydration or processed food can replace the nutrition of an apple or a handful of carrots. Is there a mold problem? One of the main selling points for Lunchly was its promise of an upgrade in quality, especially its claim of using real cheese, a clear contrast to the cheese product often found in Lunchables. However, just when it seemed like Lunchly was poised to take over the lunchbox scene, it got hit with a controversy that's making people question just how real that cheese really is. Yes, you read that right. Mold. Reports of moldy cheese turning up in Lunchly packs have raised serious red flags, and now fans and critics alike are left wondering if the product's quality claim is just a fancy marketing tactic. The mold drama really took off when Rosanna Pansino, YouTube's beloved baking and DIY star, made a shocking discovery. In a video where she intended to compare Lunchly to Lunchables based on nutrition and price, she opened her first Lunchly pack to find moldy cheese inside. To say Pansino was stunned would be an understatement. As she held up the moldy cheese, visibly horrified, she pointed out that the pack's expiration date was still nearly 2 months away, December 8th, 2024, and the snack was purchased fresh just weeks before, on October 16th. "This is molded," she said, making sure her viewers knew that something was clearly wrong. Her concern was, or so she claimed, that kids, who were the primary target for Lunchly, might not recognize the mold and could unknowingly eat it. "This is not safe," she added, turning what was supposed to be a lighthearted comparison video into a serious warning about food safety. Pansino wasn't alone. After her video went viral, a flood of similar complaints flooded social media, with users sharing their own moldy Lunchly experiences. Some took to Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok, posting pictures and videos of their own mold-infected snack packs, tagging the FDA and demanding an investigation into the issue. While it's still unclear whether these moldy packs were isolated incidents, perhaps caused by mishandling or damaged packaging during transit, or whether it's a widespread issue with the product itself, one thing is clear: the backlash has been hard to ignore. Even Lunchables, a competitor, has faced mold issues in the past, so some are wondering if Lunchly's mold problems are just an unfortunate byproduct of mass production. Still, the viral images and videos have certainly cast a shadow over the product's wholesome branding and health-conscious pitch. Theories started flying as to what might be causing the mold. Some speculated that it could be a problem with the glue used to seal the packs, suggesting that faulty glue might be allowing air or moisture to seep in and create the perfect conditions for mold growth. However, Lunchly hasn't confirmed or denied this theory yet, leaving fans to speculate. Meanwhile, the co-founders Logan Paul and KSI addressed the situation during an episode of Logan's Impulsive podcast, dismissing the allegations of mold as mere clickbait and suggesting that the whole thing was just an attempt to stir up drama. They seemed to brush off the situation lightly, calling it overblown, which only seemed to intensify public interest and fuel even more skepticism. Many people were left wondering, was Lunchly even taking this issue seriously? In response to the growing criticism, Lunchly issued a statement to try and reassure consumers. The company emphasized that all their products undergo a stringent review process to ensure quality and safety, including USDA oversight, before anything leaves the manufacturing facility. But, despite these assurances, the mold controversy continues to hang over the brand. The promises of real cheese and better quality are now being questioned, and the skepticism around Lunchly's product quality has only deepened. Alright, so that's the rundown on Lunchly, YouTuber-backed, healthier than Lunchables, but with some serious controversy thrown in the mix. Whether you were here for the mold claims, the drama between the creators, or just curious about whether Lunchly actually lives up to its promises, there's definitely a lot to unpack. But hey, let's also keep in mind that controversies around new products aren't unusual, especially when big names are involved. Maybe some of these mold cases were one-offs, issues with packaging or transport, like some have speculated. Or maybe this is an early sign that Lunchly's promise of real cheese and better quality comes with complications, like a need for more careful handling than we're used to with, say, a classic Lunchable. Only time will tell if Lunchly can actually fix the issues and win over customers, or if it'll go down as just another example of an influencer-backed product that fell short. So, what do you guys think? Would you actually buy one of these Lunchly packs for yourself or a kid in your life? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. We'll keep you updated if there are any new developments in the Lunchly saga or other influencer-driven products that might be worth a closer look. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.